In the quiet town of Stratford, Ontario, a revolution was quietly brewing within the walls of a modest home. Long before the flashing lights and the deafening screams of millions, there was just a young boy with a drum kit and a dream. This story marks the definitive shift in how the world discovers talent, moving from smoke-filled rooms to the digital frontier. It is a tale of timing, raw ability, and the absolute power of a brand new platform that changed the music industry forever today. Life in Stratford was simple and centered around the community for a young Justin. Raised by a single mother in low-income housing, his early childhood was defined by a deep connection to music rather than material wealth. He spent his afternoons busking on the steps of the local theater, earning $5 here and $10 there from generous tourists. No one could have predicted that these small-town streets were the training ground for a future global icon who would eventually dominate the world music charts. By the age of 12, Justin had already mastered several instruments without any formal training or expensive lessons. His mother noticed his natural rhythm when he was just 2 years old, drumming on chairs and pots in the kitchen. He possessed an uncanny ability to hear a melody once and play it back perfectly on the piano or guitar. This raw, unpolished talent was the foundation of everything that followed, proving that some stars are simply born with an innate and powerful musical soul for everyone. The Stratford Star competition was the first real stage for the young performer to showcase his growing vocal range. Although he placed second in the local contest, the performance was a pivotal moment for his confidence and local reputation. His mother, Patty Millett, decided to record the performances so that distant family members could see him sing. She never intended for the videos to reach a wider audience, but destiny had a different plan for those low-resolution clips on a brand new and popular video website. In 2007, YouTube was still in its infancy, a digital playground for home movies and experimental content. It was the perfect, low-stakes environment for a mother to share her son's talent with relatives living across the country. These early videos featured a shaggy-haired boy sitting on a couch, singing soulful covers of contemporary R&B hits. The lighting was poor and the audio was raw, yet something about his voice captured the attention of complete strangers all across the massive digital globe. As Justin continued to upload covers of artists like Ne-Yo and Chris Brown, his view counts began to climb steadily. He was not just another kid singing karaoke. He brought a unique vulnerability and soulfulness to every song he performed. The comments section started filling up with praise from people who had no connection to Stratford or the Bieber family. Without a marketing budget or a record label, he was building a grassroots following that would soon become an unstoppable force of nature worldwide. The momentum on the internet was unlike anything the music industry had ever witnessed in those early digital years. Every new upload became an event, with fans refreshing the page to see what song the talented Canadian boy would tackle next. He was becoming a pioneer of the direct-to-fan relationship, bypassing traditional gatekeepers who usually decided who got a chance at fame. This organic growth was the spark that eventually caught the eye of a talent manager looking for the next big thing. Scooter Braun was a young, ambitious marketing executive who accidentally stumbled upon one of Justin's videos while searching for another singer. He was immediately struck by the boy's tone and the genuine charisma that radiated through the computer screen. Braun recognized the potential for a new kind of star, one born from the internet rather than a television talent show. He knew he had to find this kid, regardless of how many phone calls it took to reach his mother in Canada. Tracking down Patty Millett was no easy task, as she was skeptical of the sudden interest from a stranger in Atlanta. She initially ignored the persistent phone calls, fearing that the music industry was too dangerous for her young, impressionable son. However, Braun's persistence eventually won her over, and he convinced her to bring Justin to the United States for a trial run. It was a leap of faith that required leaving their small-town life behind for the unknown world of professional music. Arriving in Atlanta felt like stepping onto a different planet for 13-year-old Justin, who had rarely traveled outside of Ontario. The city was a hub for R&B and hip-hop, providing the perfect backdrop for his transition into a professional artist. Under Scooter Braun's guidance, he began recording high-quality demos and meeting with industry heavyweights who were curious about the YouTube sensation. The transition from a bedroom singer to a studio professional was rapid, demanding a level of discipline he never knew. The most significant encounter during those early days in Atlanta was a chance meeting with the legendary superstar Usher. Initially, Usher was hesitant to sign a young white kid from the internet, but he could not deny the boy's undeniable star power. After hearing Justin sing in person, the veteran performer realized he was looking at a once-in-a-generation talent who could bridge the gap between genres. Usher took on a mentorship role, providing the guidance and industry credibility that would launch Justin into the stratosphere. Word of Justin's talent spread quickly, sparking an intense bidding war between two of the biggest names in the music business. Justin Timberlake was also interested in signing the young prodigy, recognizing the same potential that Usher and Braun had seen. It was a high-stakes battle for the future of pop music, with both superstars offering different paths to success. Ultimately, the bond with Usher and the vision presented by L.A. Reid at Island Def Jam proved to be the winning combination. Signing his first major record deal was a life-changing moment that solidified his transition from a viral hit to a professional. At just 14 years old, Justin was now part of a major label with the resources to take his music global. The contract represented the culmination of those hours spent busking and the thousands of views on his early YouTube channel. It was the official beginning of a career that would redefine the music industry's approach to talent scouting and digital marketing strategies. His debut single, One Time, was released to radio stations across North America, supported by an exhaustive promotional tour. Justin traveled from city to city, performing in mall food courts and radio station lobbies to build his fan base. This hands-on approach allowed him to meet his fans in person, creating a loyal community that felt personally invested in his success. The song climbed the charts, proving that his internet popularity could translate into commercial success on traditional platforms like the Billboard Hot 100. The release of his first EP, My World, was a massive commercial success that debuted near the top of the charts. 7 songs from the album charted on the Billboard Hot 100, a feat that had never been accomplished by a debut artist before. This milestone signaled that Justin Bieber was not just a passing internet fad, but a legitimate force in the music industry. The production was polished, the vocals were smooth, and the fans were more obsessed than ever with their idol. In early 2010, the release of the song Baby took his fame to a level that few artists ever achieve. The music video became the most watched video in YouTube history at the time, garnering hundreds of millions of views. It was the anthem of a generation, characterized by its infectious hook and a guest feature from the rapper Ludacris. While the song faced criticism from some, its cultural impact was undeniable, cementing Justin's status as the king of teen pop on a global scale. Global explosion soon followed, as Bieber fever spread across every continent, leading to sold-out arena tours and hysterical fan reactions. He was no longer just a Canadian kid, he was a worldwide phenomenon who could not walk down the street without a security detail. The scale of his fame was unprecedented for someone so young, driven by the constant connectivity of social media platforms like Twitter and Instagram. He had become the first true star of the social media age, a blueprint for success. Looking back, the rise of Justin Bieber represents a fundamental shift in the entertainment landscape that continues to influence us today. He proved that an artist could build a massive audience without the help of a traditional label in the beginning stages. His journey from the steps of a theater in Stratford to the biggest stages in the world remains a powerful testament to digital opportunity. The internet changed everything, and Justin Bieber was the one who showed the world exactly how it was done.